Hi guys, I am going to make a video today. Today's March 2nd, 2021, and I won't be able to release it until probably next week, but I wanted to record it just so that I am kind of sharing how I'm feeling in the moment right now. Hi Runa. Hi. How are you? Runa wanted to say hi. Hi girly girl. Today I was working and I was logging onto my computer because my internet stopped working at my house, so I had to drive to my office and connect to the internet there. And then I checked my email while my computer was turning on because it takes like 5-10 minutes for it to actually turn on and let me log in. So I got an email from someone I didn't recognize and I clicked on it and I forgot completely that I had emailed a social work program letting them know that I turned my application in, and I wanted to know if I still had a chance because my application was turned in late due to personal reasons. And so I sent that email back in January, and I for sure thought I was just not going to get in to the master's program. But I got that email back and I read it, and she apologized for not getting back to me sooner, that the email was forwarded to her and then it got lost in her emails, and then she was just now responding and it said that I got into the program. What that means is I have officially been accepted into the advanced standing master's program in the university that I applied for. If I choose to, I will be starting school for my master's program this summer, and I will be graduated with my master's degree by May 2022. That's a lot to take in because I honestly, at that point, because I just hadn't heard anything for so long and they didn't respond to me, I really thought there's just no way I'm going to get in. So I just kind of was like, all right, I turned the application in too late. They're not going to accept me. That's fine. I'll try again next year. But that didn't happen. There's a lot of changes that could happen if I decide to go get my master's degree. And it's very scary, but I'm also really excited for it. I know the last couple of videos I've been posting have been kind of downers, I guess. Not really downers, just me being honest about how I've been feeling. And I have been feeling pretty anxious and kind of like up and down with my emotions, but I always feel like when things are happening that's chaotic and crazy and hard to deal with in my life, I always do the best and thrive the best in those moments. And it's probably not a good thing, but I do usually, and I need to pick myself up and keep pushing, and I'm really excited. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just do it. I am very scared. It's extremely intimidating because your master's is like the next level. So there might be a lot of changes in the next couple of months for me. I have to figure out what to do. I can't do my practicum at the job I'm currently at. You have to be there a year, and I've been there almost 2 years. But if you do your practicum there, they will pay you, so that would be beneficial. However, you have to unfortunately work there afterwards for a certain amount of time when you do your practicum. So I'll be doing my practicum both semesters, and I don't want to be stuck in a job afterwards if I don't have to be, and that's very intimidating because if you for some reason decide to move away or can't work, you have to pay back the money that they paid you to do your practicum when you were there. So I don't want to have that held over my head in case if we move for whatever reason. So I'm just going to have to find a different practicum placement, and I'm really hoping that I can get into a school because I'm the most interested in school social work right now, or really school social work or macro work. I've really only focused on mental health ever since even before my bachelor's. I've always worked in the mental health field or medical field, so I want to try something new. I'm excited. Obviously, I could not believe, like, honestly, I almost cried when I read that email. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just go for it and just hope for the best. It's gonna be financially tight if I don't get a paid practicum, which I probably won't. when you get your master's, there's very few places that are paid. So I'm probably just gonna have to go get a part-time job. I really want to do something very non-stressful. So, and when I mean stress, every job has stressors. So I don't want to devalue a different job. I just want a job that I don't have to think as much critically and think as much in a sense of mental health and just constantly on the go with the jobs that I've been doing, if that makes sense. So like I want to work something maybe like retail, maybe at a Target or a Hobby Lobby, something like that, very easygoing part-time that's very flexible with scheduling and not demanding as much as my job, because my job's very mentally draining if you don't take good care of yourself and don't set up clear boundaries. I'm really nervous about that. I'm also nervous about just applying to jobs in general. I haven't had to do any job interviews or anything since before my job I have now. Actually, that's not true. I've applied for one job when I was currently working at my job because I have been kind of getting a little bored and burnt out a little bit. So I applied and I didn't get it because I wanted someone bilingual. But that was the only interview I've had since before this job. And that was back, I interviewed for this job I have now back in like May of 2019. I think. Yeah, because I started June 2019 at my current job. So I'm nervous, but I'm excited at the same time. I'm just, honestly, I can't say for sure 100% I'm going to do it. I need to sit down with Troy, my husband, and really sit down and think about finances and see if we can do this. If I don't work full time, can we handle it? Can we pay all our bills? I have to make at least what I'm making now. I probably could do a little bit less, but I have to make at least enough to pay my bills, like my half of the bills, in order for us to be okay. So we gotta crunch some numbers and see if we can maybe like decrease, I don't know, maybe come October, whenever we have our lease up, it might be beneficial for us to move again, because this place is actually way more expensive than the place we were at before. And I already explained why we had to move before, but we really, really like it here. And it's a great location. It's big. It's very secured. There's security cameras outside. It's a great apartment complex. I'm excited for the summer because they have a really awesome pool out, but it's also like probably $400 more a month in bills than what it was at our old place. So we definitely upgraded, but also are paying for it. So if I'm going to grad school come June, it might be beneficial to move again in October and find a smaller place that's much cheaper. There's a lot that we're gonna have to discuss and figure out, but I wanted to let you guys know that there may be a lot of changes coming, and I've been very open about everything from the start when I started originally uploading again on my channel. And I just want to look back on this moment and remember the day that I found out that I was accepted. I'm supposed to be getting my letter in the mail next week. I don't know if I explained why I can't talk about it until whenever I get the letter, but the lady had emailed me and then told me, yes, you've been accepted. We are sending out official letters in the mail this week. You won't get it till next week. Could you please keep it on the down low and not really talk about it until you get your letter? That way, everybody else who has been accepted in the program has time to find out through the letter. And then obviously people who have not been accepted, they also won't be wondering what's going on, and it'll just be much more clearer that way. So I can't talk about it on social media or in the public yet. I've only told my husband, my old school counselor from middle school, my cousin, and a couple of my coworkers who I'm really closer with. And I was talking about, actually today, I was talking to my coworker about how I didn't think I got in the program, and it's kind of setting me back in life because I have this picture in my head of what I want, and I want to get my master's program and then in 2022 have our first baby, or at least be pregnant in 2022. And the only way to do that is if we are financially stable, and the only way to do that is if I get my master's. So everything needs to fall in line, and I was really scared that it wasn't going to fall in line, but check one, I'm getting in the master's program. So that means I will be getting a pay raise, even though it won't be as much as I would like it to be. But my master's really opens up job opportunities, because with a bachelor's in social work, you can't do a whole ton other than case management, and social work in general, even with your master's, just does not get paid what they deserve to get paid. We are grossly underpaid and grossly overworked and overstressed and burned out most of the time, depending on what position or job you go into and if you have good boundaries with work versus life, all that stuff. But I will say, if you are thinking of going into social work, be very aware of financial stuff, because it's very rare that you'll find a very good paying job, and it sucks, but it's just the name of the game. And anybody who tries to tell you, oh, you don't go in it for the money, yes, that's true, but you also deserve to have a livable income. Just to give you like an example, Target employees make almost as much as I do, and I mean really close. And my husband actually makes more money than I do, and he doesn't have a college degree. I just wanted to get you guys informed and let you know there might be a lot of changes happening. Either we might move, I'm probably going to be starting a new part-time job, starting my master's degree. I'm hoping maybe be starting to at least prepare for having children. So my idea is, when I'm in grad school, maybe towards the end, we can start, hi Runa, we can start to try to get pregnant for the first time. That's very exciting and also terrifying. So I would probably, for like 3-4 months, start on like prenatals and getting my body prepared. I also need to start taking my health a little bit more seriously. Runa, what are you doing? Miss Rooney, are you eating the plant? Don't eat the plant. Don't eat the plant. Don't eat it. Yeah, don't eat it, pretty girl. Okay, so that's all I wanted to say. Sorry that it was way overdrawn and long out just for me to announce, yes, I got into the master's program. Woohoo, I'm excited. So cool. All right, I will keep you guys updated with whatever I choose, if I do go in the master's program or not, and if I get a different job, and if we start trying to have babies, all that stuff. I'll keep everybody updated, just because I know I'm nosy about other people's lives and I like to share mine. So all right, well, we're gonna shut the video down. So let's say thank you guys so much for watching. May all your stars align, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Runa, get your butt off the camera.